but be courageous. Tell your neighbor, be courageous. Be of a good courage. Bring back some fruit from the land. It was the season for the first ripe grapes. So they had a list to follow. They were to make their survey and their investigation. Come on, to my brothers and sisters. If you are going to pursue a new, whether career or a new business, you've got to do your survey. You have to check out whether or not where you're going. Do you have all the information necessary to make a wise decision? If you don't have information, you do not have options. Oh God, I'm going somewhere. I hope the people are following me. If you don't have information, you do not have options. You can only do what you probably see a few things and you just do something because you don't see nothing else. You have not been informed so as to make a calculated decision. And so it is critical to do your research. And so the Bible says God used Moses to tell the people as they go into the land, make a list. Make a list. I wonder what is that land that God is sending you in. As we prepare to go into the new school term, as we prepare to go into the next work phase, as we prepare to go into the next business phase, what is it that God is sending you to that you need to observe and to see what exists so that you can make an informed decision? The Bible says that when Caleb and Joshua, the Bible says these two men, they were from different tribes. If you notice that you can repeat the names of Caleb and Joshua, but you can't remember the other 12 names, the other 10 names that were assigned to go to spy out the land. I wonder why it is that only few persons, their names were mentioned or repeated over and over, because the Bible seems to suggest that these men were following God. Bible says, my text says they were loyal. They were individuals who followed God loyally to his command, and they followed him because they saw what God did with the Egyptians. They saw the workings of God, and they knew that this God that led them from Egypt, even though they didn't see that he has delivered them from giants yet, but they believed that if he was able to part the Red Sea, if he was able to pull down the structures of the Egyptian dynasty, God can do anything. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. The Bible says that when they went into the land, they saw something that blew them. When they went, they saw that the people were many, not a few. And I'm just going to go through this at this point as a foundation building what they saw in the land, they saw giants. Let me say that again because perhaps you didn't hear. They saw giants in the land. These giants looked well fed. Depending on which angle you're looking at it, you could be looking at the size of these giants and not recognize that there is an agricultural system that must have been working to cause these giants to look so robust, so big, so healthy. What if you could get that piece of land that these guys fed on? They saw giants. The Bible says they saw walled cities. They saw that the land was as God promised. It was a land that was flowing with milk and honey. Come on, brothers and sisters. God's promises are flowing with milk and honey. God's promises are flourishing. And so, brothers and sisters, if you can get happy off one God's promise, oh, you will be recognizing that God will not stop at anything to make sure you get the blessing. Some of us are waiting for big promises to be able to celebrate, but God doesn't have to do anything more for me to give him thanks because God has done enough. Oh God, I wish I was preaching to the right church. Let me go to the church that will listen to me in the future, because God knows that one of these days he's going to cause that the thing you're waiting for, he's going to fast forward your blessing. The Bible says that when they checked out the land, they saw that the land was good. The Bible says when they returned to Moses who sent them forth, you better know that if somebody sent you out, you need to bring back a report. If somebody gave you any instructions, you are expected to give a report. And you follow the list, and you will satisfy the demands, because they weren't there, you went. They weren't there, but at least they want to know that these are the things you saw. What did you see? The Bible says when they came, they gave a report of what they saw, because that was what was required, and that was what was expected. Are you coming with me, brothers and sisters? And when they gave the report, 10 persons decided that they were going to give their opinion. Well, Pastor, you know that can work, you know. Because I've never seen that happen before. That's their opinion. They gave the report as to what they saw. That was what was asked. What did you see in the land? Notice the scripture says that Moses told them that when they were going into the land, they should take the hilly country and up an rise, a mountainous region. When Caleb looked in the land, he noticed something in a certain area where the giants lived. He noticed that